It's a day 2 refresh day today. So I wanted to show you the before. My hair is still soft, bouncy, cute, but it looks like it's just, well, been slept on. So I slept on a silk pillowcase, but I didn't put it up in a scrunchie or anything. So there are some places you can see on the back of my head that it is a bit smashed, and there's some frizzy bits on the top. So we're going to fix all of that. And I'll leave my wash day products down below, which was just the Jessicurl line of the Spiralicious gel plus the aquavescent hairspray over the top, which is held up really well. It makes for really soft, bouncy curls. And I'm going to just pin up the top half of my hair like I usually do, just to really help me evaluate different sections of the hair. And usually this bottom section doesn't need much work because it's been covered, it's been protected. But oftentimes the curls just get clumped together. So I like to just go through, separate any of those major clumps to just give me some more volume to work with, because otherwise the ends of my hair will look too thin, because it might just be several large clumps on the bottom that don't spread out. So I do like to go through, spread those out a bit. I don't really need to add any product or water here. It's really more of just doing some detail work before I bring the top down and really do the curl by curl refresh there. And to find this alligator style hair clip that I'm using, it can be found under many different names. So you'll usually find it near the hairstyling tools, so near the brushes and combs, and it might be called a blow drying clip, a styling clip, or a salon clip. Just be sure to look for the ones that have teeth. So they're a true alligator style hair clip. And then I also look for the ones that have some bit of grip on the thumb pad, which makes it easier to use if your hands are wet, because with curly hair, we're doing a lot of wet styling. And so I find those the easiest to use. And for this top section of hair, you can see here I'm doing the curl by curl refresh. And so when I'm leaning forward, I'm actually dipping my hand into a little bowl of water, because the amount of water that stays on my hand is really all the amount that you need, because it's really hard to be holding a spray bottle when your hair is wet and maybe has some gel on it. So the easiest way I found to do that is to just have a little bowl of water, and then be able to use that to glide through your hair, just using your fingertips, just pressing the water into your hair with a product. If I feel I do need to add some more product to just get a little bit extra definition, then just try using a pea-size amount at first, and that may be all that you need to really do the trick, because you do have some product left in your hair from wash day, and adding a little bit of water could dilute that a little bit more. So you can always add a little bit more, but it's better to add a little bit at a time than to add too much and have really crispy hair. So you can see I'm trying to just work with the natural curl clumps, just with what my hair already wants to do, and then just smoothing those curls back into that curl formation to add more definition, try to reduce the frizz, and really just adding that moisture back into my hair. So this is called a damp refresh, because I'm not really soaking all of my hair. I'm not using a spray bottle for this, because I'm really just defining the areas that need to be defined. The trickiest part with the top section of hair, however, is knowing which way the hair wants to fall. Does it want to fall to the right or to the left? Usually you'll need to do the parting style while you're doing your wet styling. So on wash day, before you even apply any stylers, part your hair however you want it to be. If you want a middle part or a zigzag part, which works really well with curls and really evens out the volume on the top of your hair, to if you want a really balanced shape to your hair overall. But either way, parting your hair while it's wet, then applying your stylers, and then drying it to set that parting in place is going to be your best bet to maintain that part and being able to refresh it day after day. But you never want to part your hair after it's already been styled and dried, because that's when you'll create a lot of curl separation and frizz just by breaking open the style that you already have set. And you can check out the video on 5 ways to part curly hair here. And it's a great way to just experiment with different styles and find which one works best for you, your hair type, and the style that you'd like to create. Now, here's a problem that I always have to deal with, is this cowlick in the back. So if you have this similar situation, the best recommendation I have is to, and this is for day 2, is to apply some type of dry shampoo either to your fingertips or directly onto that area, and then gently massage the scalp just back and forth to fluff out the hair in that area. So you're really sort of shaking out the roots of the hair in that area to give it more volume, give it more airspace so it's not flattened out. And that really helps to fill out that area, cover up that cowlick, and help you disguise it, because it's always going to be there if you let it. And I'll link a video down below for some styling remedies for dealing with cowlicks. Lastly, you'll see I'm applying a wet hairspray, which means it's non-aerosol, that it does have some water in it. And I love this for curly hair refresh days, because if you do have some crown frizz, spraying in this wet hairspray, raking it in, allows those little bits of flyaways to just be combed back into the curl clumps and help them settle back into place. And that's the 5-minute damp refresh. I hope this was helpful. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.